See, I have been leaning more and more towards term limits for Supreme Court members ever since the Supreme Court was stolen by the Republican Party. But there's always that part that keeps bringing me back, which is if you put term limits on it, then essentially they're running for office too. And then it becomes even more politicized than it is now. Instead of term limits for Congress or for the Supreme Court, let's put a very serious set of guidelines and controls around the Supreme Court. There are no ethics guidelines by which the Supreme Court has to function by. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They can take whatever gifts from whoever the fuck they want. It does not matter. Tighten that up first. Put the ethics guidelines in place. Put the rules in place that say if you do this as a Supreme Court justice, you're out. You're taking millions of dollars in gifts, you're out. You're being bought. The Supreme Court, the members of the Supreme Court are. Clarence Thomas is bought and paid for at this point in time. They have purchased him outright. And there's not a goddamn thing anybody can do about it. That, I think, is what needs to be fixed rather than term limits. Because, like I said, then they're like, truly like politicians. They're running for their term as a Supreme Court justice. Then it becomes even worse than it is now.